Goal to go. Dogs on the 4. Go to Patrick Pass at right guard, and they hit him on about the 1.5 yards. He had a pretty good push by the right side of his line, and he got almost 3. Cleary, the strong safety, Ajabeta, the middle linebacker, led the stop. They put it back out on the 2, second down.
Patrick did a nice job of covering the football, too, as he went into that pile. As Jim Donnan, I'm sure, has certainly coached his guys. They don't want any turnovers this year, although they've only had one already this game.
Second down, 2 for a touchdown. Patrick Pass hit hard, but leaning in. He got hit back around the 2.5, but that big body got him down inside of that, probably inside the 1. It'll be third down. Lauren, what do you got?
Still too early to make a judgment on Robert Edwards. They retaped it, and he's walking around, but still on a limp. So it doesn't look real good for him going back. With a week off, it might be wise to hold him out with the vaccine, Larry. But that's predicated upon the offense picking up the slack and getting some points.
Third down, 1 yard for a touchdown. Couple of tight ends, backs in an eye. Arkansas State in the 7. Pitch it back to Patrick Pass, and he's going to go in the end zone outside the tackle on the left side for a touchdown. Flag down, watch it now. Patrick Pass with good blocking on the left side, got it in there, but let's see the call here. Still no sign. Got a face mask. It's on the defense. So the Dogs have scored their first 6 points at 97 at left guard and left tackle. And Hap Hines has come in to kick the extra point. Georgia leads 6-0 with 6 minutes and 13 seconds. The crowd slowly swelling up in this place. Drew Cronick. Raybone is a snapper, and Cronick is a holder. And they set it down, and the kick bounces through good. It hit the upright. It's good. It's 7-0.
Georgia 7, Arkansas State nothing. Mitchell and Clark beat for Arkansas State. Kicking off for Georgia. Number 24.
Half the length of the field. Almost did that immediately today. The second time they got the ball, they did. Georgia will kick off. Mark Johnson kicking. Edging it to his right, to the receiving back down on the 2-yard line. Taken by Mitchell, and Mitchell trying to come in the middle of the 9, and we hit him there. Chappelle Mitchell. We ate him up before he got to the 10. Larry Mann, a number 2 free safety, was the first guy that hit him, and they put it down in the 10. Georgia aimed the kickoff down into the right corner. They tried to run it back out to the middle, but we had him hemmed in there pretty good. Arkansas State now, white tops, white bottoms. Georgia leading 7-0. Still some people out on that bridge. Dogs in a 4, almost a 5. Arkansas State's got a man in motion off an eye. Watkins underneath, and a toss sweep. Zachary trying to go out to the right, and they really hit him. They even knock him back in the end zone and then chase him out of bounds near the goal line. Champ Bailey, the cornerback, was one of the men that came up. Bailey, one of the men that came up. Arantis Grant, the linebacker, was there. Whistle blown dead back in the 5, but the loss was 5.
I don't know if the players heard the whistle that time, Larry. The head referee was standing in the end zone. He had never blown his whistle because the Georgia defense was still in pursuit, and then finally they stopped the play when Zachary ran out of bounds in the corner of the end zone.
2nd and 15. Watkins, the quarterback for Arkansas State. Larry Munson up in the boots. Nothing. 5:26 to go. Arkansas State's ball down on their own 5. Fake. Watkins rolls back in the end zone, passes out on the flat complete, and we hit him right away on the 10. Jason Althorn, the big fullback. Champ Bailey came up and laid the wood to him as he caught a short pass over on the right side. Gain was about 5. Warren, what do you got?
Well, I just talked to Robert Edwards, except he really didn't say anything. He was so dejected. He says they're not going to let him go back. They want to rest that ankle, and they still don't know how serious it is. It could be pretty bad, but I tell you, from the look on his face, you'd think, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I see the bandage on it, a big plastic thing. Looks like it's ice in there. Arkansas State, Watkins back to pass again and going long down the middle, and he hit him up in the 45. We had 2 defensive backs back there. Lenny Johnson, the wide receiver, diving low in the grass, and Arkansas State with that ball got out of a very bad hole. They hit a 35-yarder almost directly down the middle. The ball is going back to the 44 a step, and they first down there.
Well, that's their favorite target, Lenny Johnson, and they beat one of Georgia's best, Champ Bailey, the sophomore, beaten for a long gain that time. The safety man was a little bit late in getting over to help out.
Arkansas State first down on their own 44. Put one man in motion. Dogs almost in a 5-man line, and they go to the tail, and the line just knocks him down. Zachary had no hole in the middle. Travis Stroud made him run on the line of scrimmage head on right in there. And they will say the loss is only a yard. And now, in fact, they're going to say virtually no gain. It's just barely inside the 44. Second down along 11. 7-0. Dogs lead. Getting a little late in the first quarter. Arkansas State just did a 34-yard pass. Get themselves out of a hole. Watkins going to hand it off. And Zachary trying to get out. He reverses his field now and gets blocked and goes out to the right to the 45 to the 50 to our 45 and 40. And our safety man had to knock him down out of bounds of the 25. Kirby Smart had to save a touchdown. Zachary ran a big sweep to the left. When we slowed that down and behind the line, he turned around and took off all by himself over to the right. They blocked behind him. And from their 44, they took it all the way to the Dogs' 27 and first down. Turned that into a big play. Kirby Smart, junior out of Bainbridge, had to save a touchdown. Dogs lead 7-0, and Arkansas State with 2 big plays has come down the field about 60 yards. They are on our 27, and they're in an I. Watkins underneath. Taking a long count. Stops, looks, throws out here in the left flat, complete, and we knock him down to 17. Ronald Bailey grabbed Lenny Johnson, who's our key receiver, but he caught it around our 20 and then lunged across trying to get a first down. Let's see what they're going to mark it. Mark it on the 16 and a half. That might be good enough. Officials may have to bring that chain out and take a look at it here.
We'll be back to our WSB AM 750 Media One simulcast right after this.
For a dining experience unique in the classic city, visit Inoko's, Athens' only Japanese steak and seafood restaurant. Watch our chefs as they prepare a delicious meal on the hibachi right before your eyes. At Inoko, we're celebrating our 5th anniversary with a customer appreciation special. Filet mignon, shrimp, and chicken for $14.95 every night. A meal at Inoko is sure to delight and impress, whether it's for birthdays, special occasions, or just a good night out. Inoko's, 161 Alps Road. For reservations, call 546-8589.
We're on the lot here at Commerce Chrysler, where everybody rides, and we've got major markdowns now on everything on the lot, including a great price on a new 97 Dodge Avenger ES, just $269 a month. Now, this sporty car has got power windows, power locks, and lots more, and a great price, just $269 a month. You own it. No lease, no balloon payment. Get on the phone and call Captain Credit to find out just how easy it is to own the new Avenger from Commerce Chrysler, Highway 441 in Commerce, where everybody rides.
Things at our Vision Video Broad Street store seem to be getting a little cramped. So we decided to expand. This means more room for even more selections.
Pardon me, where are your new releases?
They're over on our new side of the store.
That means we've got lots of room for extra copies of those hot new releases as well.
Vision Video. The world's a busy place. you're gonna need help. See what I mean? Busy. Meta Digital Color can help. Beautiful. A Meta Digital Fax. You can get around the world in seconds with one of those. A Meta Automatic High-Speed Copier can help. And scanning. I'm telling you, the world's a busy place. Fortunately, Meta can help.
They make it a first down in the 16.5. They're in an eye. They run the receiver in motion, and Watkins hands it, and little Zachary darts in there and goes to about the 12. Lamont Zachary, a sophomore, kid out of Texas, just darting in there for 4 or 5 yards. Trey Sipe was the first guy that hit him on the other safety. Ball is put down on the 12. Second down along 6. Arkansas State knocks on the door. 7-0. Georgia leads early. Arkansas State has shown a 34-yard pass, and then got a guy outside on what almost amounted to a make a reverse for another 34. And they go to him again, Zachary, and we hit him on the 10, and now we'll bend him backwards. He started out around the left side, and the defense was there. Travis Stroud, one of the key men up in there. Antonio Cochran, a linebacker out on the right side. Got a couple more yards. Third down and about 4. Arkansas State is inside the Georgia 10. A 7-0 ball game with about 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Edwards has already been hurt and cannot come back, apparently. Arkansas State slots right. They're in an eye. Georgia's in a 4-4. Man in motion left. Watkins fires, and a juggling complete catch down in the 2.5-yard line by Ron Teat, a big receiver. Big kid, 6'3", 245. It hit his right hand. He pulled it into his chest with the left and held on and went down with that big 4-yard pass play. Trey Sipe knocked him down, but it's first down. He made a fine catch, juggling it all the while, but against his body, and hit the ground in firm control. Goal to go, Arkansas State. They are on our 2. They're in an eye. 2 tight ends. They run a man slow in motion to the right. Watkins toss sweep to Zachary, who cuts back in, and we hit him on about the 1.5 and drive him back. Kirby Smart and other members of the secondary, Ronald Bailey, etc., all part of that. Antonio Cochran trying to drive him back. Ball is on the 2. Closing seconds, first quarter. Georgia leading Arkansas State 7-0, but Arkansas State, the Indians are right down here, just outside our 2-yard line. They're in an eye, and they run a toss sweep, and little Zachary cuts back in and scores with a hole right outside his left guard. Zachary starting out like it was going to be a big sweep left, and then cut straight back in, and it's 7-6. Clock is down to 8 seconds in the quarter. Extra point will be tried by Jeff Sowell, trying to kick it back into a tie game, and the kick is up there, and the kick is good. We're all tied up 7-7 late in the quarter. Timeout on the Georgia Bulldogs radio.
Coming to the Classic Center in Athens, Georgia, September 6th and 7th, it's the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, featuring Yoder's live deer show. See the largest whitetail trophy deer anywhere. Try your skill at the laser shooting range, the Easton Family Fun Shoot, or the Sport Fishing Simulator. Watch the pros shoot the Bow Hunters Challenge. Have your deer heads scored by Buckmaster. Learn from the pros the many seminars. You'll have to see it to believe it. It's fun for the whole family at the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, September 6th and 7th at the Classic Center, Athens, Georgia.
It's back to school time, and that means it's time for shoes. At Bulldog Sporting Goods, we're having our biggest back to school sale ever. That means 20 to 60% off every shoe in stock. Backpacks are 25% off. Check out our huge room of clearance shoes from 30 to 60% off. Buy one pair of shoes at regular price, get a second pair at half price. Hey, time out. That's not all. Need football equipment, soccer, fast pitch softball? Bulldog Sporting Goods has all the gear you need. With 2 locations, 1068 Baxter Street and East Side in the Georgetown Shopping Center.
Last year, HBO brought you Chris Rock in a series of his very own. He had some surprises.
Here's the original Chris.
He had some excitement.
Please welcome the artist formerly known as Prince.
And like most newcomers, he took some chances.
Trying to change a Cross Bay Boulevard into a Tupac Shakur Boulevard.
But this year, just watch what he's going to do with a little practice. A whole new season of The Chris Rock Show coming in September, part of HBO's Round Midnight lineup, only on HBO.
For a dining experience unique in the classic city, visit Inoko's, Athens' only Japanese steak and seafood restaurant. Watch our chefs as they prepare a delicious meal on the hibachi right before your eyes. At Inoko, we're celebrating our 5th anniversary with a customer appreciation special. Filet mignon, shrimp, and chicken for $14.95 every night. A meal at Inoko is sure to delight and impress, whether it's for birthday, special occasions, or just a good night out. Inoko's, 161 Alps Road. For reservations, call 546-8589.
Welcome back. I'm Scott Howard with Larry Munson. We're picking up action later in the second quarter.
Hi.
Arkansas State on their own 21, 2nd and 9. They just try to run LaRusso up in the middle. Watkins, a short pass over the middle, complete to the 27, and 4-5 red shirts, led by Adrian Hollandshed, a linebacker, will knock the receiver down there. They hit one of those tight ends. They've got some big receivers in there when they go to a 2 tight end thing, but then we've been doing that too. Ball is going to be marked outside the 28. Play was about 7 yards. It's 3rd down, a yard and a half. 7-7 tie early. Second quarter, 3rd down. Arkansas State. Watkins at quarterback. 2 wideouts with an eye. We're in a 4-3. And they go to the tailback, and we nailed him behind the line. Alstar Couch, an alternating tailback. Marcus Stroud broke in and grabbed him and slowed him down a yard or so behind the line. They just bring the ball right back in and put it on the line of scrimmage on the 28 and a half, and it'll be 4th down and 1.5.
Well, we hit him that time, Larry, in the backfield. Should have been a loss for a couple, but we didn't wrap up the tackle, and Couch nearly got the 1st down as he spun around and rolled back to the original line of scrimmage.
7-7 tie. Hines Ward and safety, and Scott Simons to punt for Arkansas State. Early second quarter on a day that is getting hotter and hotter. George has lined up the line pretty good with 8 men on the line of scrimmage. And the snap is good, so it's a protection. Long punt, way back. Hines Ward runs all the way back to his 20 to catch it. Dodges one guy, breaks off to the right, going wide across the field to the 30. Going to get to about the 35, 37 and brought down. Hines Ward making Arkansas State sweat a little. 49-yard punt and a 15-yard return. Lauren, what do you got?
Well, that was good defense there the last series. But, you know, Joe Hollis, sticking to the Arkansas State offense, told us that he had a lot of good depth at running back, and he says Zachary is really an outstanding player. So that means that he's probably going to substitute those guys. So Georgia can't afford to let this thing tighten up and have them have a little edge, a little opportunity with Zachary in the second half.
Dogs come up to the line with one back and a slot to the left. Alandis Gary is the one back. And now time is going to be called here. Timeout, again, Arkansas State. Quick timeout, Georgia Bulldog Radio Network.
Brilliant color. Vivid detail. Introducing digital color from Mita. Digital laser printing, scanning, copying. Make documents come to life.
Nice. Very nice.
Mita digital color can help.
Coming to the Classic Center in Athens, Georgia, September 6th and 7th, it's the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, featuring Yoder's live deer show. See the largest whitetail trophy deer anywhere. Try your skill at the laser shooting range, the Easton Family Fun Shoot, or the Sport Fishing Simulator. Watch the pros shoot the Bow Hunters Challenge, have your deer heads scored by Buckmaster. Learn from the pros to many seminars. You'll have to see it to believe it. It's fun for the whole family at the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, September 6th and 7th at the Classic Center, Athens, Georgia.
We're on the lot here at Commerce Chrysler, where everybody rides and where we've got major markdowns now on everything on the lot, including what every truck owner wants, the Dodge Ram 1500 Club Cab SLT. You can own the roomiest, most powerful truck on the road today for just $319 a month. Now, there's no balloon payment, and that is not a lease. Just $319 a month during major markdowns here at Commerce Chrysler. Give a call to Captain Credit to find out how easy it is to own the Ram 1500 Club Cab from Commerce Chrysler, Highway 441 in Commerce, where everybody rides.
Season of Inside the NFL, the show the pros watch, coming in September on HBO.
Lawrence?
Out and check out number 83 on the sideline. Drew Cronick, 5'8", 152. I don't understand how he plays.
Dogs ball first down on their own 37. Bobo underneath. Wide slot left. Acting like he's audibly five-man front, and a quick handoff to Orlando Gary, shooting him with a hole right in the middle to about the 45. He's got some quicks, and he's kind of leaning and moving. The junior, 5'11", 204. And he got 8 big yards on the play. Alexander and Little, linebackers for Arkansas State, pulled him down. 2nd down and 2. We are in a 7-7 tie. Georgia up to the line, wide slot left, one back again. There's Orlando Gary. Edwards has been hurt and cannot come back. Defense about a 5-2. Bobo going to hand it off to Gary. There's a hole for 5. Now he's coming to the left for 10, for 15, for 20, for 25 and 30, and out of bounds around the 20-yard line. Orlando Gary with a big hole at left guard and then leaning over to his left. Cleary, the safety, and Peoples and Allen also out of the secondary, pulling him down. And it's Georgia's ball, first down there outside the 20. And now Patrick Pass comes in, and Gary sits down. Dogs will knock on the door again. It's 7-7 tie. Look at the people standing in the shade under the scoreboard. You don't see that much. Georgia first down. 5-man front, Arkansas State, with one of the backers up in there that tight. We move a big tight end to the left, and a quick handoff. Patrick Pass tried to get him out to the left corner. There's no room, and he's out of bounds. Coming wide left in the white jerseys, chasing him across. Led by Ketter Little, the linebacker on the right. And the play will probably go for no gain in 2nd and 10. 7-7 tie. We fumbled away a drive early, a drive that was very promising. Young Miles Lucky has to come in now and be the center. Sophomore from Stone Mountain.
Stafford apparently with a problem with his helmet. The trainers are going right after it now to try to get that thing fixed and get him back in the game quickly as possible.
Bobo behind the center on 2nd and 10. Takes it and drops back. Got time. Throws, and it is complete to Big Wiggins. Touchdown right down the middle to Jermaine Wiggins, the big junior tight end. The ball was wobbling a little. The tight end was so open, maybe 8 or 9 yards on all sides of him. And so we're 13-7 as Bobo hits the big tight end. Matt Rabin in the snap, and Cronick will be holding, and Half-Hines will be kicking.
Arkansas State strong safety Cleary fell down, Larry. He was sitting on his pants on about the 2-yard line. He could have gotten up and tried to make the tackle, but he never saw Wiggins coming.
Hines in a 13-7 game is going to kick the extra point. Good. Timeout on the field, and Georgia leading 14-7. Quick timeout again on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network. Are you the ultimate Georgia fan? Do you live and die with the Dogs? Then call Bulldog Video now and relive all the great moments in Georgia football history. Like Munson's Greatest Calls, the Larry Munson story, and Munson's Greatest Calls Volume 2. It's 30-plus years of highlights through the eyes of yours truly. Buy them separately or in a 3-box set. Other tapes include Tailback U, from Herschel to Hampton to Hearst, the best backs in Bulldog history. The War, 7 glorious days of dog dominance in the Gator Bowl. Behind the Hedges, Vince Dooley's last year on the sidelines. The Eric Zier story, a career retrospective of the record-setting quarterback. United We Stand, a documentary of life as a Georgia Bulldog. And Keepers of the Flame, a season with Hearst, Hastings, and the 1992 Citrus Bowl champs. Buy 1 tape for $19.95. Order 4 tapes, get 1 free. A Munson box set is $59.95. The entire collection, $149. For a Bulldog fan, this really paints the picture.
Well, that's kind of like the old-fashioned way Georgia used to do it. 63 yards in 4 plays. Larry, back to you.
Mitchell and Harp deep for Arkansas State. Ball hits the 6, runs through the return man, and is going to go down to the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Mark Johnson kicking off of the Dogs. Arkansas State could not pick it up. Georgia leads 14-7. And the Indians will bring it out and put it in play here on the 20. We started out the game like we were going to eat him up on the ground on the first 3 plays and fumbled the ball. But the next time we got it, we drove it 50, 55 yards and scored. Arkansas State will come up to the line with Watkins, a quarterback, and Couch and LaRusso as the backs. They've got a slot to the right and a receiver to the left. LaRusso is the deep man back. Watkins back to pass. Going to try to run, and we knock him down on the 18. Arantis Grant, the linebacker, got in. Georgia leads 14-7 early second quarter. Arantis Grant knocks that quarterback down for about a 2.5-yard loss, second down. I'm trying to figure the crowd for you people at home. I can't tell. I don't know. There may be 70 in here or so. Remember, they had some high school football coaches and their teams also that came in here today. I think 3,000 or 4,000 players came in. Second down, about 12.5. Watkins underneath for Arkansas State. They are inside their own 20. Going to run that draw and try to get the running back outside, and we knock him down to the 20. Alstar Couch, kid out of Memphis, starting out right, leaning back in. Greg Bright hit him. Brandon Talbert hit him. And it's going to be third down on the 21. Georgia leads 14-7. We are in the second quarter. Throw set. Watkins back to pass. Fires, and it is complete on the 32 and a first down. Lenny Johnson likes to throw to him. He whipped it off to the right and got 10, 11 yards. Champ Bailey knocks him down, but it's first down, Arkansas State. Threw it out to the right in the corner. Arkansas State in white, the Dogs are in red, and it's 14-7. People still a little bit kind of milling around on the bridge by the bookstore. Arkansas State in an eye with 2 wide outs. Watkins a quarterback. He runs a man in motion. Going to take it. Going to hand it off to the tailback. There's a hole, and we close it. Alstar Couch coming inside for maybe 3.5. And hit by Derek Bird, the defensive end. Big senior. Ball in the 35.5. Georgia leads 14-7. Second down and about 6, a full 6 for Arkansas State. Up to the line. Watkins gets underneath, gives to the fullback, and there's a hole. He's leaning and stumbling off balance. Where did his knee hit the ground? Inside the 40, I think. Earl Chambers came up with a substitute safety man and landed on top of Scott LaRusso, the fullback, and the gain turned out to be only a couple to the 38. But it's third down now and a short 3 or 3.5. Arkansas State up on their own 38. They had a hole there for that fullback. They really had a hole for Big Alcorn. But he was lumped and was kind of leaning on one hand as he came through. Third down. Arkansas State. Watkins takes it. We got a man chasing it behind the line. There's a flag down. Back on the line of scrimmage. Brandon Talbert didn't know what to do for sure. Finally knocked the quarterback down about 10 yards behind the line. And let's catch what might be a possible penalty on the offense. Let's see. Official had dropped the flag. Not everybody heard the whistle. Dogs lead 14-7. False start on the offense, so the penalty will be on Arkansas State. They had been third down and 3.5. Again, we lost Edwards real early today. And we lost the alternating starting right tackle on the offensive line even earlier than that. Third down, a penalty on Arkansas State takes it back to the 33.5. Third down, 7.5 or so, 8 maybe. Throw set, we're in a 5-man front. There Watkins is coming back, and we got him behind the line. Brandon Miller, nose guard, sacked him back inside the 25. Brandon Miller, sophomore to Greensboro, got him. Dogs had pressure in the middle, and Miller came off the corner. Ball put down on the 25. 7 or 8 yard loss, and Arkansas State Scott Simon will have to come in to punt. 14-7, Georgia leads. Hines Ward is going to be in a single safety. Georgia's got a lot of men up on the line. Pretty good snap, and the kick is going to be short. It's going to hit on our 47. It's bouncing good for the kicker, though, and gets over the 40 and dives on the 39. And it'll be first down there. 36-yard dead punt. Lauren, what do you got?
Well, here a moment ago, as the defense was shutting down Arkansas State, Mike Bobo was really pacing the sideline. You can tell he's anxious to get back in there. He's anxious not only to have a good game, a good year. I like the look on his face.
Dogs will be on their own 39. We are 5:42 left in the half. Ward and Small and Allen are the three receivers. Patrick Pass, the lone running back. Bobo underneath. Bobo straightens up, looks, throws, and it is knocked down at the line of scrimmage by a big jumping defensive end, Clarence Williams. Bobo saw that receiver over on the right side, hooking open right across the line, but a big guy knocked it down right on the line. 5:37 left in the half. Georgia leads 14-7. Ball inside the 40. 3 wide outs. Bobo underneath. Patrick Pass, the running back again. Now we go shotgun, and Bobo steps back, looking at a 5-man front. The snap is good. Going to take and look and throw, and he missed a man breaking open down on their 30. Tony Small was breaking open, running left to right, about 30 yards down the field, and he missed him. Georgia leads 14-7. It's getting a little late here in the half. Again, the crowd, in our eyes, in attendance anyway, is 70,000 or so, but I don't know what the paid attendance is, but I'm guessing at that now. Might be better than that. Third down. Dogs on their own 40, leading 14-7. 3 wideouts. Hines Ward's alone on one side. Small and Corey Allen are on the other. One of their linebackers has stepped right up into the middle of the line. Bobo back, looking, fires complete to Hines Ward, and they pull him down right away on their 40. He caught it on their 45, running a slant, and Hines Ward hit by Rodney Allen right away, the corner. And we will be first down on the 40.
The play gain 21 yards. First down.
The guy on the tackle had to make the tackle, or Hines would have been gone. First down. Georgia with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the half puts trips out on the left. 3 receivers. Bobo hand off to Pass. Pass trying to jump and dart inside. No room there. Got a yard maybe. Ajibeta and Alexander, two of the linebackers, closing the hole. And the gain on the play, barely a yard, 2nd and 8. 14-7, Dogs leading. Alabama's 28-7 on Houston now, 2nd quarter. Alabama had driven to their 1-yard line, getting ready for their 5th touchdown of the day, and then they fumbled. And Houston came back and drove it 99 yards. 2nd and 9, Bobo back to pass again. Throws in the flat, the pass complete for 5. He's going to get 10 or 14 or so. Knocked out of bounds around their 25. Went over to the short side, to the right side, to pass out in the flat. Blanchett and Allen of the secondary shoving him out on the 23, between the 23 and 24. Dogs knock on the door here a little bit late in the 2nd quarter. Georgia, 3 receivers out left again and 1 back. 1st down inside the 25. Bobo to pass, and there's a hole, and he's over the 20 to the 17. Real quick hitter in the middle, 5 or 6 yards. Georgia showing what they showed in the first couple minutes when they started driving right away. Like they're going to take control of the line of scrimmage every time they get the ball. Ajibeta and Little, the linebackers, were the first 2 men that hit Patrick. We lost Robert Edwards early today. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Dogs up to the line. We got a slot left. Selma Calloway in again at the fullback. The running back is still pass. 2nd down, 4. Toss sweep to pass. Needed a block. Got in trouble. Knocked down. Probably hit on the 17 and then driven back by Williams, the left end. It'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 4 for the Dogs.
Dogs lead 14-7 late in the half. Allen and Michael Greer are the receivers. Gary and Calloway are the running backs. We're knocking on the door. We are on their 17. And the handoff trying to cut in. Elias Gary stopped on about the 15. A little quick hole at left guard that shut on him. Ajibeta at linebacker. Ball on the 15 and a half. It's going to be 4th down and about 2. And Hap Hines will come in apparently and try a field goal. Matt Raven will be the snapper again. And Cronic will be the holder. Ball just outside the 15. 4th and 2. 2:27 in the clock running here. Dogs try a field goal. 8 men on the line of scrimmage, and the kick is up. The kick is good, and the Dogs take biggest lead of the year so far, 17-7. Late in the 2nd quarter, 10-point lead. Quick timeout on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network.
For a dining experience unique in the classic city, visit Inoko's, Athens' only Japanese steak and seafood restaurant. Watch our chefs as they prepare a delicious meal on the hibachi right before your eyes. At Inoko, we're celebrating our 5th anniversary with a customer appreciation special. Filet mignon, shrimp, and chicken for $14.95 every night. A meal at Inoko is sure to delight and impress, whether it's for birthdays, special occasions, or just a good night out. Inoko's, 161 Alps Road. For reservations, call 546-8589.
We're on the lot here at Commerce Chrysler, where everybody rides and where we've got major markdowns now on everything on the lot. You know, it's amazing that some companies will even use the word sport utility when Jeep invented it, and of course they perfected it with the Grand Cherokee Laredo. And right now you can own a Grand Cherokee Laredo for just $349 a month during major markdowns here at Commerce. There's no balloon payment and it's not a lease. You own it for $349 a month. Give a call to Captain Credit to find out how easy it is to own the Grand Cherokee Laredo from Commerce Chrysler, Highway 441 in Commerce, where everybody rides.
Things at our Vision Video Broad Street store seem to be getting a little cramped. So we decided to expand. This means more room for even more selections.
Pardon me, where are your new releases?
They're over on our new side of the store.
That means we've got lots of room for extra copies of those hot new releases as well.
Vision Video. The world's a busy place. You're gonna need help. See what I mean? Busy. Meet a digital color can help. Beautiful. Meet a digital fax. You can get around the world in seconds with one of those. A Meta automatic high-speed copier can help. And scanning. I'm telling you, the world's a busy place. Fortunately, Meta can help.
Welcome back. I'm Scott Howard with Larry Munson. We're picking up action later in the second quarter.
Landis Gary is now the running back again. He has showed some moves and little speed today. Bobo goes into a shotgun. Snap. Bobo back looking. Going to run out to the right looking. Going to have room to run, and he's going to get himself almost 5 out to about the 17 where he lunged forward. Little, the linebacker, was right there with him. Clock running, 17-7. Georgia leads. We're in a no huddle thing. We want to run a play. We're on our own 17. Alabama and Houston, we're still 28-7 late in the half there. Bobo going to throw out on the right side, complete on the 23-yard line, and Hines steps out on the 30 to stop the clock. A little quick looker over to the right to that flanker, and we got about 13 more yards and a first down. Ball up on just about the 31. First down there. There's only 20 seconds. Michael Greer, who's had a fine practice session this fall, receiver, sprinting out there, a redshirt freshman. Shotgun sitting out there on our own 30. Defense is virtually in a 4-2. Snap, Bobo to the right side, and Hines Ward one-on-one, and then stepping out of bounds. Complete pass, first down to the 42 to stop the clock again. Dogs in a 2-minute drill and didn't have 2 minutes to do it in, but just got 11 more yards. Hines takes it, tried to juke one man, and then just stepped himself out of bounds. 17-7. First down on the 41.5. Arkansas State in a 4-2. Bobo's back in a shotgun. Very, very, very late in the half. Going to take it and drop back and look and finally throw a long bomb near the middle, and it is intercepted by Arkansas State on the 13-yard line. But Cornelius Cleary, the strong safety, we hit him. He's down over the 37. And Hines Ward was a man that tackled the interceptor, and that's the end of the half.
Georgia 17, Arkansas State 7.
Georgia will kick off. Mark Johnson a kick. Mitchell and Harp will be the deep men for Arkansas State. Again, they're all in white. Dogs are in red. The lead is 10 points, 17-7. And the kick by Mark Johnson is deep, way back in the end zone, about 7-8 yards. Mitchell will down it there. And Arkansas State will bring it out and put it in play. On a bright, sunny, steamy kind of a day, that's for sure. 17-7, Arkansas State's ball on their own 20. Zachary's back in. Watkins, the quarterback, going to fake it to Zachary, roll out to his left to pass, looking, and decides to keep it, and will hit him on the 23-yard line. Derek Bird, the big defensive end, was a guy that had him caught out there all by himself. The gain was about 3 yards. And it'll be second down and 7.5. Again, we lost Edwards early today with a badly swollen ankle. So Gary and Pass have had to alternate and do all the work at running back. Arkansas State slots right. They fake it to Zachary again. Watkins passing to a man open, complete up on the 27. About 4 yards out to the right flat. Ramon Lee, redshirt freshman from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, went down to his knees to curl around that ball. They bring it up, put it on the 28. Arkansas State's going to be 3rd and 2. Georgia leads 17-7. Crowd kind of buzzing and moving, coming back late after the halftime intermission. I'm looking out there on the bridge by the student center. Some of them are not going to come back. Slot to the left. Four-man defensive front. Watkins fell down as he started back in the center, tripped over his foot and went down and lost 2-3 yards. And Arkansas State's going to have to kick it out of there. So it will be 4th down 5 for Arkansas State. And Scott Simons, their punter, will come in. From 3rd and 2, they went back to 4th and 5. Hines Ward in the safety spot. Simons to punt. Georgia leads 17-7. Snap is good and the kick is good. Long kick. Ward drifting. And got hit immediately on the 33-yard line by covering back who tried to slow down and did before he'd hit him illegally. Rodney Allen, the cornerback. 42-yard punt and no return, but the Dogs will be on their own 34-yard line, just shy of it, 1st down. We're going to run 2 tight ends, Wiggins and Larry Brown. The lead is 10 points early in the 3rd quarter. The crowd is a lazy, sunburned, I don't know, 70,000. And that's a guess. Arkansas State, what should be a 4-4, has got a man up in there, and a handoff to pass. He's got some blockers to the left corner, and he's going to go out of bounds around the 40. Now let's see where they mark where he stepped out. The official is way back there behind him. We came out to the short side with 2 big linemen. Pass and Callaway now are the backs in an I. Early 3rd quarter, Arkansas State's in a 5-2. Toss sweep to pass, needs a block. Got hit at the tackle and got knocked down around the 38 or 39 by Benicio Blanchett, the free safety, by Matt Smith, the tackle who was holding on to his leg. And we got a man slow to come up. Is that Patrick Pass? It might be.
We'll be back to our WSB AM 750 Media One simulcast right after this.
Classic Center in Athens, Georgia, September 6th and 7th. It's the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, featuring Yoder's live deer show. See the largest whitetail trophy deer anywhere. Try your skill at the laser shooting range, the Easton Family Fun Shoot, or the Sport Fishing Simulator. Watch the pros shoot the Bow Hunters Challenge. Have your deer heads scored by Buckmaster. Learn from the pros to many seminars. You'll have to see it to believe it. It's fun for the whole family at the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, September 6th and 7th at the Classic Center, Athens, Georgia.
It's back to school time, and that means it's time for shoes. At Bulldog Sporting Goods, we're having our biggest back to school sale ever. That means 20 to 60% off every shoe in stock. Backpacks are 25% off. Check out our huge room of clearance shoes from 30 to 60% off. Buy 1 pair of shoes at regular price, get a 2nd pair at half price. Hey, time out. That's not all. Need football equipment, soccer, fast pitch softball? Bulldog Sporting Goods has all the gear you need. With 2 locations, 1068 Baxter Street and East Side in the Georgetown Shopping Center.
Last year, HBO brought you Chris Rock in a series of his very own. He had some surprises.
Here's the original Chris.
He had some excitement.
Please welcome the artist formerly known as Ben.
And like most newcomers, he took some chances.
Trying to change a Cross Bay Boulevard into a Tupac Shakur Boulevard.
But this year, just watch what he's going to do with a little practice. A whole new season of The Chris Rock Show coming in September, part of HBO's Round Midnight lineup, only on HBO.
For a dining experience unique in the classic city, visit Inoko's, Athens' only Japanese steak and seafood restaurant. Watch our chefs as they prepare a delicious meal on the hibachi right before your eyes. At Inoko, we're celebrating our 5th anniversary with a customer appreciation special. Filet mignon, shrimp, and chicken for $14.95 every night. A meal at Inoko is sure to delight and impress, whether it's for birthday, special occasions, or just a good night out. Inoko's, 161 Alps Road. For reservations, call 546-8589.
Georgia's on their own 39, 3rd down 5, early 3rd quarter, leading by 10 points. Selma Callaway is the single back. 3 wideouts. Arkansas State with a man up on the corner, making it look like a 5-man front, and linebackers are jumping in and out. Bobo going to take it and step backs. Got a blocker. Passes in the flat. It is complete. Callaway, and then they knock it out of bounds. 1st down now on the 45. Blanchett, the free safety. Callaway sprinted in motion suddenly out to the right. Where'd he step out? Is he going to be shy a little?
Yeah, they marked him by about half a yard shy.
Ball is right up on just outside of the 44. They have to go to the 44 and 3/4 yard line. He's about 2 feet shy. 4th down, a foot or two to go. Stepped out shy of the 1st down, and we'll have to punt. Galloway was moving as he came out in that right flank. Georgia in a punting situation with Dax Langley. They got too many men on the field, maybe. Here's a punt. Long, flag down, long, high punt. Hits on the 8. And we're trying to chase it and try to keep it on the field and can't do it as we carry it on into the end zone, but let's see a possible penalty. Yeah, they hit too many men on the field. You could see that Arkansas State couldn't get everybody off the field in time, which is what we mentioned as a snap came. Langley really got his foot into that one, and we almost pulled it down around the 1. But there should be a penalty coming here. Georgia leads 17-7.
Well, the Georgia coaches knew that immediately. You could hear them in the booth next to us yelling they've got 12, so they had an eye on it as well as the officials.
Lead is 10 points.
Participation, 12 men on the field by the defense.
We fumbled once early.
Penalty will be
driving.
15 yards from the previous spot in the 1st down.
Oh, that's big. That's huge.
That's a very large penalty when you consider all the infractions that are only 5 yards. A 15-yard penalty for having too many men on the field. They couldn't get them off in time. Ball all the way down just outside of the Arkansas State 41. Deep penalty and an automatic 1st down and a golden opportunity.
1st and 10.
We got Gary at the tail. We got Callaway at the full. We got a slot to the left. And we run a toss sweep to Gary. He's got a block. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 25, 20, 15. He's gone down to the corner. Watch a flag down low back on the 30. Watch a penalty. He moves pretty good. There's some quickness there. Official got knocked down after the play. We're going to have a clip back here and call a touchdown back.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Official got knocked down after the play as players were coming back out of the end zone, and he really took a lick on the left side of his jaw. I think he's all right. One of our trainers went out to say something to him. Gary was really moving.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul against the offensive team. Repeat the down.
So instead of suddenly a 41-yard touchdown, Dogs are setting their offense back up.
Well, basically, it's a 1-yard gain.
That's right. Ball on the 41. Spot of the illegal block was around the 30. Got an eye, got a slot to the right. 1st down, toss sweep. Gary out to the other side for 5 yards. Puts his head down, drives for a 1st down to the 29. Orlando Gary. Callaway threw a good block. Lavelle Alexander, the linebacker, Mitchell, the corner, came up on the tackle, and the Dogs have a 1st down. Lauren?
Patrick Pass got his bell rung, as they say, in a tough collision. They're going to keep him out for a while, Larry, and see how he does. I suspect, unless it's something that worries him later on, that he'll go back in there. But that was sort of scary seeing him down because I thought it might be something else.
Georgia 1st down, just inside the 30. Arnold is back in the game now. Handoff to Arnold, who shoots at right tackle and gets about 3. Callaway is going to have to become a workhorse here before the day is over. I got a hunch. Dogs are on the Arkansas State 27. Williams and Smith on the left side of the Arkansas defensive line made that last stop. 2nd and 7. 17-7. Georgia leads by 10. In the steaming sunshine, and I mean steaming. 3 wideouts this time. Arkansas State in a tight 4-3. And Bobo fakes, bootlegs right, throws a pass to a tight end, complete on the 20, and big Larry Brown is down in the corner to score. He rolled to the right, had the tight end in front of him and hit him. And the Dogs go 27 yards. Bobo had a fine bootleg and a great fake and was wide open as he curled out to the right side.
Well, both of Mike's touchdown passes today going to the tight end. Larry Brown can hit the turnaround 2-foot jumper, and he can run 27 yards with a pass and score a touchdown.
So it's 23-7, and Hap Hines will try the extra point. Rabin, the snapper, has come in. Gronick is a holder. Flag down, by the way, as a kick went up good. Check that possible penalty and see what we got coming here. 23-7, Georgia leading. And we may have to do that again. Crowd is thinned out a little bit. It's because in a day like today, you kind of got to have room to breathe. It's the penalty now. Time called here, 24-7. Timeout. Pause for these words on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network.
A block behind him.
For a Larry Munson fan, it's the ultimate collection.
5, 20, 15, 10, 5. Lindsey Scott. Lindsey Scott. Lindsey Scott.
Call this number now and order the Larry Munson 3-box set, which includes Munson's Greatest Calls, the Larry Munson Story, and Munson's Greatest Calls, Volume 2.
And Butler kicked a long one. A long one. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Munson's Greatest Calls highlights the most memorable moments from the greatest broadcasts.
Oh, look at the sugar falling out of the sky. Look at the sugar falling out of the sky.
The Larry Munson Story looks at his 50 years behind the microphone as told in Larry's own words. Munson's Greatest Calls Volume 2 relives more great broadcasts told in a complete game perspective. Call 1-800-99-DOGS, and for only $59.95 plus shipping and handling, order the 3-tape Larry Munson box set. It's 3 hours of Munson at his best.
I didn't mean to beg Lindsey to run, but I had to.
Welcome back. I'm Scott Howard with Larry Munson. We're picking up the action later in the third quarter.
7:40 to go in the third quarter. 24-7, the lead is 17. They put it out on the 22-yard line. 41-yard punt and a 1-yard return he'll be credited with. He actually was retreating all the way, trying to get loose. Dogs will come up to the line. Are we still without Pass and Edwards both? No, Patrick Pass, I think, is back in there. Now we got 3 wide outs and we got 2 backs, and they're split. Gary is the other back. Quick handoff going to Patrick Pass. There's a big hole in the middle, the 30, the 35, the 40, out of bounds on the 43. Peoples, the free safety, had to get him. Patrick Pass really got in that hole quick, and the hole was wide. The trap in the middle sprung him out there for about 20 yards, ball just inside the 42 where he stepped out. Patrick was really moving on that. 7:33. That's the clock, and the score is 24-7. Dogs up to the line. Bobo, first down, back to pass, and they're going to sack him. Somebody came off a blocker, and they got him behind the line. Porter Little, a linebacker. Little got Bobo back almost all the way to the 33. Loss on the play of 8 or 9 yards. Lauren, what do you got?
I just asked Dr. Butch Mulherin for a report on Pass, and he says, I really don't know. I think he's okay, but said, you'll have to check with Dr. Hattie Dix, our neurotic surgeon.
Ball on the 33. Bobo underneath, second and long. Bobo takes it back. Fires on a slant inside of Hines, and they hit him hard on the 35. Only got a couple yards. Alexander, a linebacker for Arkansas State, really whopped it. Put her on the 36 and give him 3. We're getting late in the third quarter here also. We are 24-7. Dogs come up to the line with 4 men out. 1 running back is Patrick Pass. Bobo goes back into a shotgun, 3rd and about 16. Takes a snap, stands there, fires to the left, complete. Up on the 45, Tony Small dodged a man and I think got a first down out of it, getting across the 50 to the 47. Little the linebacker was the guy that got him. Tony Small made a good move. He was alone over on one sideline. Bobo put it in his hands and they got that 16, 17 yards and a first down.
They were really giving Small a lot of cushion on this near sideline that time, about 7 or 8 yards off of him. When he caught the ball, there wasn't a white jersey within 7 or 8 yards, and he was able to get the first down on his own.
First down in the 47. Gary is back in at the tail. He can pass to the running backs. Bobo talks to him. Slot to the right. Bobo going to run an end-around reverse to Hines, who's in trouble behind the line, trying to get away from one man and another around the 50. Barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to run that wide end-around reverse thing as a flanker comes around. Alexander, the linebacker, finally got him. And it will be 2nd down and 10. Payne, you drew that play up 30 years ago, and you still don't like it. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Remember when Amp Arnold used to run that play? 2nd down, Dogs on Arkansas State's 47. 2 backs, 3 wideouts. Bobo hands the pass, a hole at the tackle. He pulls his legs, but they pull him down around the 41 or 2. Got maybe 5. Williams, the end, got him. Boy, Pass is going to get more work today than he's had in a long time. Now he's limping a little as he gets up. Edwards twisted an ankle early in the game and is gone. They put one of those big wraps on it right away like they do in modern day era. Like a cocoon, a huge piece of plastic and tape and ice. Dogs a 3rd down, a short 5. Leading 24-7 in the 3rd quarter. 4 wideouts and 1 back. The 1 back is Gary. Bobo hollering at everybody. They're up in a 7-man line. He goes back. He's going to try to throw a fade pattern, and it is complete. Tony Small down around the 10. Between the 10 and the 11-yard line. Just led him with a fine fade pattern. Harp, the cornerback, was the guy that managed to tackle him, and it's first down there. Hurt, the defensive left end, came in and really nailed Bobo after the play, but he threw a fine pattern. So the deep pass down the left side has the Dogs really knocking on the door again. First down in the 11, slot right. Gary and Callaway are the backs. Toss sweep. Gary cutting back in at right guard, fighting him down to the 7. Got maybe 4. Cleary, strong safety, was the first man that hit him. 24-7. Ball on the 7. 2nd down after 4 yards. 2nd down and 7. 6 for a first down. Georgia, just an old eye with 2 flankers. Bobo said something to them. And he gives to the tailback, and Gary goes in down to almost the 2. Orlandis Gary jumping in there. We're getting a little blocking in there at right guard today. Peebles, a free safety, hanging on to him. Ball on the 2, probably going to be 3rd down in the yard. 24-7. Jermaine Wiggins, another tight end, has come in, and we take the receiver, Corey Allen, out. It is hotter than the dog. Our lead is 24-7. We're in the power eye thing with everybody pulled in tight and close there in a 6-5, and we give it to Gary, and he jumps, and they hit him up around the 1 and knock him back. He may have jumped enough for a first down, however. He didn't dive head first. He just kind of jumped. Hurt, the left end grabbed him, and Cleary, the strong safety, and the officials are digging in there. Let's see where they set it down. Do they put it on the 1 and give it to him? No, they don't. They put it a few inches outside the 1. It's 4th down and 6 or 8 inches. Pass back in. Orlandis Gary, very promising running back, comes out. Patrick passes back in. Callaway is a fullback. Defense is a 7-4, and Bobo sneaks at left guard, and where will they spot it? He lunged in there about a yard, and he didn't need that much for the first down. Bobo just went behind his left guard primarily for the first down, got a yard, didn't quite get a yard and a fraction. 24-7, Georgia's still leading. Got 85 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Ball is only inches shy of the goal line. 24-7, Georgia leads. That power eye thing. And sneak again, straight ahead. Bobo went in and should have had it, but let's see what they do with it. They're going to unpile it. It came out of his shoe. Yeah, the shoe is back out on the 2. And touchdown it is. He got it in there. May have been one-footed, but he got it in there.
Yeah, when he planted to sneak off the left side, the shoe came off, and as you said, Larry, stayed on the 2-yard line, and Bobo's body went across the goal line for 6 more points.
So we're 30-7. Bobo lunged in. He needed 8 or 9 inches roughly on that play. Maybe less than that where the ball was. And Hines will try the extra point. Georgia leads 30-7 with 1:02. And they'll set it down, and the kick is strong by Hines. Good, and it's 31-7. Timeout. Pause for these words on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network.
Brilliant color. Vivid detail. Introducing digital color from Mita. Digital laser printing, scanning, copying. Make documents come to life.
Nice. Very nice.
Mita digital color can help.
Coming to the Classic Center in Athens, Georgia, September 6th and 7th, it's the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, featuring Yoder's live deer show. See the largest whitetail trophy deer anywhere. Try your skill at the laser shooting range, the Easton Family Fun Shoot, or the Sport Fishing Simulator. Watch the pros shoot the Bow Hunters Challenge. Have your deer heads scored by Buckmaster. Learn from the pros to many seminars. You'll have to see it to believe it. It's fun for the whole family at the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, September 6th and 7th at the Classic Center, Athens, Georgia.
We're on the lot here at Commerce Chrysler, where everybody rides and where we've got major markdowns now on everything on the lot, including the sporty new Dodge Intrepid. It's just $249 a month right now. That's no balloon payment, and it's not a lease. But it is a perfect car if you want something sporty with room for the whole family, and just $249 a month during major markdowns now here at Commerce Chrysler. Get on the phone and give Captain Credit a call. Find out just how easy it is to own a new Dodge Intrepid from Commerce Chrysler, Highway 441 in Commerce, where everybody rides.
The new season of Inside the NFL, the show the pros watch, coming in September on HBO.
Georgia goes 78 yards in 12 plays. Mike Bobo with a 1-inch sneak to put Georgia up 31-7.
62 seconds left in the third quarter. Harp and Couch, the deep man, and the kickoff. Caught on a run on the 9-yard line by Harp. He gets trapped at the sideline and tries to cut back, and Georgia knocks him down on the 23 or the 24.
Harp's the guy that signed
Harris,
with us.
one of the men that hit him, and Milliken hit him.
Excuse me, Larry. Harp, the guy that signed with Georgia originally out of Orlando a couple of years ago, but he transferred to Arkansas State after a year of playing college football. Never made it to Georgia.
Arkansas State's ball on their own 24. 31-7, Georgia leads. And we are late in the third quarter. Watkins underneath. They run the tailback in motion. Watkins stops, looks immediately, and we knock it down at the line. Oh, the big lineman with his hand right there. Linebacker Cochran, I believe. Big outside defensive end. Second down and 10, 3 wideouts. Watkins back, and we hit him as he throws incomplete. Boy, we had men coming off that one corner. D.J. Johnson was just flying, so was Dustin Lucky. That's 2 linebackers coming at him and really cracked him. It'll be third down. Lauren?
Just had x-rays for Robert Edwards. What do you think your situation is, Robert?
According to the doc, everything's fine. I mean, there's no fracture, nothing's broken, so I hope we're just going to go work on it for these next 2 weeks, and hopefully I'll be ready for South Carolina.
All right, Robert Edwards, we all wish him luck.
Dogs lead 31-7. Arkansas State round down here on their own 24. Third down. Watkins trying to throw. One man got him and another, and we sack him back around the 10. D.J. Johnson coming at him. D.J. Johnson and Brandon Miller. Second time Miller's been in this half. Big sophomore out of Greensboro, all the way back to the 12. 12-yard loss on the play.
Well, Miller's the one that really forced that. What a bull rush by Brandon Miller. He forced Watkins to step outside of the pocket, and that's when he got sacked. But Miller, give him credit for that sack, too.
Fourth down, and the punter, Scott Simon, is in for Arkansas State. We have Michael Greer as a safety man. Good kick. Simons as a quarter ends, good spiral, and Greer dodges and darts and gets hit right away as he steps across the 50 to their 48, and that's the end of the third quarter. 40-yard kick, 5-yard return. Georgia leads 31-7 here at the end of the third quarter. Pause for these words on the Bulldogs Radio Network.
For a dining experience unique in the classic city, visit Inoko's, Athens' only Japanese steak and seafood restaurant. Watch our chefs as they prepare a delicious meal on the hibachi right before your eyes. At Inoko, we're celebrating our 5th anniversary with a customer appreciation special. Filet mignon, shrimp, and chicken for $14.95 every night. A meal at Inoko is sure to delight and impress, whether it's for birthdays, special occasions, or just a good night out. Inoko's, 161 Alps Road. For reservations, call 546-8589.
We're on the lot here at Commerce Chrysler, where everybody rides, and where we've got major markdowns now on everything on the lot, including the perfect family 4-door sedan, the Dodge Stratus. You can own this Stratus for just $259 a month. There's no balloon payment, and that's not a lease. You'll own this car for just $259 a month during major markdowns here at Commerce Chrysler. Get on the phone and call Captain Credit to find out just how easy it is to own a new Stratus from Commerce Chrysler, Highway 441 in Commerce, where everybody rides.
Things at our Vision Video Broad Street store seem to be getting a little cramped. So we decided to expand. This means more room for even more selections.
Pardon me, where are your new releases?
They're over on our new side of the store.
That means we've got lots of room for extra copies of those hot new releases as well.
Vision Video. The world's a busy place. You're gonna need help. See what I mean? Busy. Meta Digital Color can help. Beautiful. A Meta Digital Fax. You can get around the world in seconds with one of those. A Meta Automatic High-Speed Copier can help. And scanning. I'm telling you, the world's a busy place. Fortunately, Meta can help.
Mike Usry, the number 2 quarterback, is now in. A redshirt freshman out of Tallahassee. Dogs are on the other guy's 48. We go to a straight eye. Arkansas State in the 4-3. Toss sweep, pitch it out to Robert Arnault out to the left, juggling the ball as he went down to the 45. And Arkansas State says they've got it, and they do. We fumble the toss sweep. Blanchett, the free safety, the guy that hit him, and still a pile up on the 45. Dogs tried to run a sweep with Arnold and immediately fumbled. It's Arkansas State's ball. on the 45. Did he recover? Richardson, left tackle. Arkansas State's ball. Dogs have lost excellent field position here. Arkansas State up to the line. Throw set. 2 wide outs and 2 running backs. Watkins underneath. Going to run a trap as he hands off to Tinsley, the number 2 back. Georgia knocks him down for virtually no gain. 31-7. Dustin Lucky, defensive end. DJ Johnson, a linebacker, on that stop. It'll be 2nd down, 9.5 or so. May have gained a foot. Crowd is kind of moving out and down the aisles a little bit. Second down. Arkansas State puts one of his men in motion. Watkins does, and then he comes back, got good protection. Now he's in trouble, and we're going to pinch in and tackle him. He squirted forward about 2-3 yards. We covered his receivers, and he stood there a while and then tried to go straight ahead. DJ Johnson, a linebacker, got him. And the ball is going to be put down around the 48. It'll be 3rd down. Third down, 7. Dogs lead 31-7, early 4th quarter. We're in a 5. Watkins, a quarterback back, trying to throw a little screen, and did, but we read a play well and knocked it down. Tinsley, the tailback. Young Jeff Harris, a substitute cornerback, a sophomore out of Jacksonville, was a guy that read it and really cracked him on that screen. And the ball was a loss of 3 back to the 45. Arkansas State is 4th down. Scott Simons will have to punt. And we have young Michael Greer, a redshirt freshman from Athens, going back into safety. 31-7, Georgia leads. And that sun has got to be taking its toll, because it is in the stadium. Among the seats and the fans, you can tell. Snap to the kicker. Simons, good spiral. Greer floats to his left, trying to trap him there. He dropped the ball as he went forward, and then everybody dove on the 24, but we may have recovered. That fumble bounced back to him, I believe. Man, that ball shot 3-4 yards in front of him over the 25 and then came back, and it saved us. So it's Georgia's ball, and they will be on their own 24-yard line. 31-7, Georgia leads. It was 7-7, remember, late in that first quarter. Open date next week, and then South Carolina comes in here. Slot to the right. Mike Usry, the quarterback. This will be the second play that he gets to run. Usry going to take it and fake and then run. Hands to an end around, and sprinting down the side comes Champ Bailey, and a big first down out around the 35 or 6 where he stepped out. We ran Champ Bailey as a flanker and curled him around. That brilliant sophomore cornerback got a dozen yards on an end around. It'll be a first down on the 35. 31-7, Dogs lead. 12:23 says the clock in the fourth quarter. Dogs have slot right, plus they actually have 3 receivers out to the right side and 1 back. The receivers are spread 6-7 yards apart. Usry underneath on first down, and a quick handoff, and that's Selma Calloway trying to come straight ahead. Maybe 3 yards at right guard, no big hole there. Alexander, a linebacker, one of the key tacklers for the Indians, and the ball is on the 38.5. Second down. And a real surprise, Mike Usry came in reasonably early as a backup quarterback. Second down. Slot to the right. Another wingman is Champ Bailey. He's still out there slotted too. Usry looks, throws to Bailey in the flat to the 33 to the 40. Got a block when he get to the 45 and hit right around the 50 and then driven back. We hit Champ Bailey as a second time on offense. We've dumped that ball out there to him. Peoples and Allen, the safety in the corner, got him on the tackle, but it'll be a first down up on the 49. Thaddeus Parker, the split end, is playing. Cronick and Greer are the receivers. It's brutally hot. We're trying to play some extra people. We lead 31-7. Better than 11 minutes to go. 3 wideouts now. And Callaway is the lone running back. Ushery back, looking, fires, and is complete on the 38 to a man slanting in the middle. And Cronick caught that ball. Drew Cronick, a senior from Noonan, Georgia. Waldell Harp was the guy that hit him. Ball on the 35, first down. Lauren, what do you got?
Drew Cronick isn't as big as Neil Williamson when Neil's on his knees. He is some little player, enthusiastic. His daddy, Danny Cronick, longtime high school coach, played here. There must be something about the Cronick heart that gets him on the field that size and lets him compete.
First down to the 35. Ushery running the ball club. They are in a 4-4. And Ushery's handoff, and Callaway bounces outside and takes it to the 30 for 5 yards. There was no hole at left tackle, so he bounced out.
We'll be back to Sanford Stadium right after this.
For over half a century, his gravelly voice has painted the picture.
Butler kicked a long one, Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Call this number now and order the Larry Munson story to learn how Larry got into radio, how he arrived in Athens, and where his legendary style originated.
And there's a man wide open in the corner. Touchdown!
Call 1-800-99-DOGS, and for only $19.95 plus shipping and handling, order the Larry Munson story. It's 50 years of Munson at his best.
Coming to the Classic Center in Athens, Georgia, September 6th and 7th, it's the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, featuring Yoder's live deer show. See the largest whitetail trophy deer anywhere. Try your skill at the laser shooting range, the Easton Family Fun Shoot, or the Sport Fishing Simulator. Watch the pros shoot the Bow Hunters Challenge. Have your deer heads scored by Buckmaster. Learn from the pros to many seminars. You'll have to see it to believe it. It's fun for the whole family at the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, September 6th and 7th at the Classic Center, Athens, Georgia.
It's back to school time, and that means it's time for shoes. At Bulldog Sporting Goods, we're having our biggest back to school sale ever. That means 20 to 60% off every shoe in stock. Backpacks are 25% off. Check out our huge room of clearance shoes from 30 to 60% off. Buy one pair of shoes at regular price, get a second pair at half price. Hey, time out. That's not all. Need football equipment, soccer, fast pitch softball? Bulldog Sporting Goods has all the gear you need. With 2 locations, 1068 Baxter Street and East Side in the Georgetown Shopping Center.
Last year, HBO brought you Chris Rock in a series of his very own. He had some surprises.
Here's the original Chris.
He had some excitement.
Please welcome the artist formerly known as Ben.
And like most newcomers, he took some chances.
Trying to change a Cross Bay Boulevard into a Tupac Shakur Boulevard.
But this year, just watch what he's going to do with a little practice. A whole new season of The Chris Rock Show coming in September, part of HBO's Round Midnight lineup, only on HBO.
For a dining experience unique in the classic city, visit Inoko's, Athens' only Japanese steak and seafood restaurant. Watch our chefs as they prepare a delicious meal on the hibachi right before your eyes. At Inoko, we're celebrating our 5th anniversary with a customer appreciation special. Filet mignon, shrimp, and chicken for $14.95 every night. A meal at Inoko is sure to delight and impress, whether it's for birthday, special occasions, or just a good night out. Inoko's, 161 Alps Road. For reservations, call 546-8589.
And they run a Herschel at the right tackle. He drives and spins and breaks to the 50, to the 45. There goes Herschel! There goes Herschel! There goes Herschel!
Herschel Walker, Rodney Hampton, Garrison Hurst, Tim Worley. Just some of the names that have made the University of Georgia renowned as tailback U.
The Hurst up the middle.
Call 1-800-99-DOGS now, and for only $19.95 plus shipping and handling, you can own Tailback U. That's 1-800-99-DOGS to relive the biggest moments by the greatest backs in Bulldog history.
Unbelievable burst by Herschel Walker.
Ushery on 2nd down and 5 on the Arkansas 30. Going to bootleg out to the right side and look for a receiver. Can't find one, so he's going to run, and he took it to the 26, about a yard shy of a first down. Curled out wide to the right. Peebles, a free safety, came up there to hit him. Linebacker trying to come up and help. Ball on the 26, 3rd and 1, 31-7. Fans have been slowly going out of here the last quarter and a half or so. Dogs with a bunch of substitutes in there. Ushery underneath. Arkansas is up in a 5-man line, so we toss sweep it out there, and we're going to give that ball to Callaway, and he's going to get about 15 all the way to the 11. Selma Callaway took a toss sweep to the short side. Wiggins and Johnson, 2 tight ends blocking for him. Ajabeda, a linebacker, got him. But that ball went to the 12 and first down there. We're playing some people today, that's for sure.
Georgia's showing some depth. They've had 9 guys run the football and 9 guys catch the football. So they're showing their experience and a little bit of depth against Arkansas State today.
Georgia first down. 1st and 10 on the Arkansas State 12-yard line. Wide slot to the left. Ushery hands to the fullback, and we drive it to about the 8. Arnaud hard inside. No, let's check that ball carrier. It's inside on the 8.
Brett Milliken, I believe.
Milliken? Yeah. Brett Milliken, 5'11", 187. Lilburn. He came in and lined up at the full, and he took it to the 8.5. It'll be 2nd down. 31-7. Clock running better than 8 minutes. We put 2 receivers left again and have Milliken and Arnaud as a running back. Ushery underneath, going to go to the fullback again, and a quick hitter at left guard, and he drove it to about the 3.5 before they knock it back. He's close to a first down. Milliken banging in there. I remember he had a very good spring. Cleary, the strong safety, one of the first men that hit him, ball just outside of the 3. It's going to be 3rd down on a short yard. Lauren, what do you got?
Brad Stafford, the center, came up to Steve Greer, who told him, why don't you go sit down and rest? Because he is a valuable member, maybe in some respects the most valuable member of the offense. And he says, Coach, I just can't sit down in the game.
3rd down and a yard. Arnold straight ahead behind the center for a couple of yards, and it looks like it'll be 1st down and goal to go. We are pouring backs in there. 31-7. And Arkansas State Reserve getting Ken Rump. Last stop. Just came in. Ball's on the 1.5. Goal to go. Ushery, the quarterback. Goal to go. Arkansas is in an 8-3, and Ushery's going to hand it off to Arnold at right tackle for a touchdown. Robert Arnold got a yard in there before we could drive him back. And it becomes 37-7 with 7:20 to go. And Hap Hines will come in to try the extra point. Half a quarter to go. Steady drive led by Mike Ushery. And a bunch of other reserves. So I'm watching closely up on that offensive line to see who's playing in reserve. I'm looking for more reserves. Extra point to be tried. And the kick is up, and the kick is good by Hines. And so we are 38-7 with 7:20 to go. Timeout. Pause for these words on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network.
Brilliant color. Vivid detail. Introducing digital color from Mita. Digital laser printing, scanning, copying. make documents come to life.
Nice. Very nice.
Meta Digital Color can help.
Coming to the Classic Center in Athens, Georgia, September 6th and 7th, it's the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, featuring Yoder's live deer show. See the largest whitetail trophy deer anywhere. Try your skills at the laser shooting range, the Easton Family Fun Shoot, or the Sport Fishing Simulator. Watch the pros shoot the Bow Hunters Challenge, have your deer head scored by Buckmaster. Learn from the pros to many seminars. You'll have to see it to believe it. It's fun for the whole family at the North Georgia Whitetail Hunting and Outdoor Expo, September 6th and 7th at the Classic Center, Athens, Georgia.
We're on the lot here at Commerce Chrysler, where everybody rides and where we've got major markdowns now on everything on the lot. You know, it's amazing that some companies will even use the word sport utility when Jeep invented it, and of course they perfected it with the Grand Cherokee Laredo. And right now you can own a Grand Cherokee Laredo for just $349 a month during major markdowns here at Commerce. There's no balloon payment and it's not a lease. You own it for $349 a month. Give a call to Captain Credit to find out how easy it is to own the Grand Cherokee Laredo from Commerce Chrysler, Highway 441 in Commerce, where everybody rides.
The new season of Inside the NFL, the show the pros watch, coming in September on HBO.
Welcome back. I'm Scott Howard with Larry Munson. We're picking up the action later in the fourth quarter.
For the second time on a long drive, led by Watkins. When they did this in the first quarter, so he threw one 34-yard pass, that running back Zachary got a lot of the yards. 3 wideouts. Hensley, the tailback. Watkins going to take it and is going to run a draw and going to break Tinsley outside, and we're going to string him out and knock him down for no gain. D.J. Johnson playing it very well. Watkins going to take it and sprint to the right and fire. A complete drop on our 21. Ramon Lee, that's a second one today. Off his hands and incomplete. It'll be third down. The Indians will be third down, and they are on the Dogs' 27. It will be third down with the ball on the 26.5. Third down about 10. A short 10. Dogs lead 38-7. 2:05 left in the afternoon. Arkansas State up to the line. Watkins with 1 running back and 3 wideouts. Going to take it and drop back to pass and stands there and looks and fires. He had him wide open and he missed him on our 5-yard line, or they would have scored. He had Lenny Johnson, his favorite wide receiver, running right down the hash marks on the left side, and he missed him. Minute and 58 to go. Ball put back down there on the 27. Fourth down. Georgia leads by 31. Crowd still filing out steadily. We are in an I and a slot to the left. Watkins puts his tailback in motion. Then he takes it and comes back to look. And he's going to run a fade pattern, and he missed him on the 5-yard line. He missed Teeth, the big tight end, running down the middle. He overthrew him a little. And the Arkansas State drive will end right there, and it'll be Georgia's ball with 1:50.
Well, that would have taken a perfect pass to get that to Teed. He had a step on Lucky, the linebacker, but Georgia had a man behind him on the goal line, too. So if Teed had caught that, he probably would have got popped pretty good, but the pass was a little bit long.
And we run a toss sweep, and we pitch it outside. And Brett Milliken coming out to the right corner. No, that's a different running back. They've done another one. Ronnie Bradley is now in there. And John England is the quarterback. And Arkansas State's got a man hurt. John England took that snap. Plus, they ran another running back. Man, Donnan is really pouring people in here.
Bradley's the JUCO transfer from Georgia Military College down in Milledgeville.
Minute and 28. And Arkansas State's taking an injured man out of there. Ronnie Bradley, 5'9", 215, kid out of Albany. Ball is on the 33. It'll be second down and about 4. 38-7.
Georgia's had 10 players carry the football today, Larry. That's amazing.
England, the quarterback, going to hand to the fullback coming up to the 36-yard line, and that's Dave Williams straight ahead. One of last year's alternating tailbacks and fullbacks who played a little. Dave Williams got it awfully close to a first down on the 36. Thomas, a nose guard, and Little, a linebacker, hanging on to him. Ball was outside the 36. From where he put it down, he's only 2 inches short. Third down and inches. Arkansas State brings some people up on the line a little bit closer. And John England's going to take it and is going to hand it off to his tailback at left tackle, and they'll jam him up there. Ronnie Bradley. And the ball is going to be marked from up here. It's a first down on the 37. Yes, it is. He gained a half yard necessary. And now the clock is down to 27 seconds. Thomas, a nose guard. Laws an end on the stop. Georgia comes up to the line, leading 38-7, and the clock starts to run on this first game of the year. John England underneath, run a toss sweep, get Bradley out to the left side. They knock him down as he came inside the end and only got about a yard to the 38. And now the clock will run away here. Georgia leading 38-7, and the ball game will end right there. There is no more time. Dogs have defeated Arkansas State out of Jonesboro, Arkansas by 38-7. Final comments after these words on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network.
For a dining experience
in Northeast Louisiana, gorgeous.